Listener advisory. The following episode contains information intended during non-pandemic times. Hey there! In today's episode, we're going to be talking about festive events that are unique to Canada. Party on, Wayne! Canadian English.
Quirky, eh? Hello, bonjour, oi, welcome, and thanks for tuning in to a new episode of our series, Canadian English, Quirky, eh? Let's poke some fun, and hopefully a little bit of learning along the way, about some of the quirkier aspects of the English language, in particular, Canadian English.
Canadians love to celebrate. When there's a reason, there's a party. Hi, my name is Lawrence, but my friends call me Lauri. And today, we're going to raise a glass to the festive events that may be unique to Canada, but open to the world. Of course, we Canadians observe with great enthusiasm any national holiday that gives us a paid day off work. We're not alone in anticipating the 11 glorious long weekends each year. Most cultures celebrate the same or similar religious or traditional events. We get equally revved up about the cultural entertainment events like the Oscars, Tonys, and Golden Globes, just like the rest of the world. We are ardent fans of major sporting events from FIFA to WWE, from NASCAR to the Olympics, from the World Series to the Super Bowl, the Stanley Cup, and the NBA. We the North! You may recall in a previous episode that I downplayed the Canadian stereotypes parodied in Saturday Night Live comedy skits. Hilarious, yes, but not typical of most Canadians. So I had to laugh at the TV commercials in the 2021 Super Bowl broadcast. None other than Mike Myers and Dana Carvey reviving their teenage characters from Wayne's World. This is a two-part episode that pays homage to their comedic genius. Party on, Wayne!
Yeah!
In today's installment, we'll start at the logical beginning of the calendar year. It's a time when 99% of our population is emerging from the collective food coma of the December holidays, stuffed with sugar plums, gingerbread, turkey, and cookies, and still tripping over tinsel and gift wrap. Yet we're ready to jump right into the new cycle. January. The segue from those traditional December feasts to the champagne excess of New Year's is barely noticeable. And then, without missing a beat, we step right into celebrating the Lunar New Year. There's a significant number of Chinese Canadians in each province. So happy Lunar New Year! February. Quebec Winter Carnival. Carnival d'hiver is the largest and oldest celebration of winter in the world. Where else can you see a giant dancing snowman everywhere you turn? Where else will you see lumberjacks with chainsaws transforming blocks of ice into filigreed angels? Where else will you see residents and visitors dancing in the streets and singing together in the brutally cold? Where else is it okay to carry a big red plastic cane filled with 40 ounces of a feisty alcoholic concoction known as caribou? It warms from the inside out. March. Our most notable tradition of March has to be the delightful practice of sugaring off. Everywhere that maple trees grow, their saps flow, and that's how maple syrup became one of Canada's top exports. Nowhere is it a bigger industry than in Quebec. The cabane à sucre, or sugar shack experience, includes hayrides through the forest, watching the sap thickens as it boils in huge vats, and then ladling the hot syrup into the fresh snow for a crystallized sugar treat. The traditional feast then includes maple glazed ham, baked beans, pancakes, and habitant pea soup. There is a significant Irish population in Canada, so the wearing of the green is respected on St. Patrick's Day. Many communities host themed events and a proper parade. That's what I assumed to be the case in Toronto, until I finally attended it one year. What I discovered was a very large group of people taking over a main street, stopping at every licensed establishment along the way to partake in green beer. Very popular with the university crowd. Isn't everybody just a wee bit Irish on St. Paddy's Day? April. Nothing happens in April. It's tax month. May. the first long weekend of the season. Although the 24th of May is officially Victoria Day, in honor of Queen Victoria, we tend to call it the May 24 weekend. It's the weekend we grab a few cases of beer and head up north to open our cottages for the summer season. The docks go in, the critters who've been hibernating inside are sent back outdoors, the barbecues get fired up. No matter how far north you travel, there is still more up north to get away from it all. And so starts the weekly Friday afternoon traffic jams as city folks embark on the 2 to 3 hour trek to cottage country. Places like the Cothras, the Muskokas or Haliburton, Whistler and the Sunshine Coast, Banff, Lake Louise, Les Laurentides, the names alone sound idyllic, and they are. For flamboyant fun with lots of color, laughter, and amazing spectacles, Pride Toronto is the place to be during the last week of June. For the past 40 years, Toronto has opened their welcoming arms to the international LGBTQ2+ community with one of the biggest gay pride festivals in the world. The city takes on a colorful hue as its diverse community celebrates solidarity through music, conferences, and 3 incredible parades: Trans Pride, Dyke March, and the massive Pride Parade with floats, fancy costumes, feathery boas, all wrapped up in rainbows. Gay couples from around the world take advantage of this event to get married, ever since Canada became one of the first countries to legally recognize same-sex unions. Summer in Canada is when the festivals kick into high gear. Join us next time when we'll take a peek at the Calgary Stampede, the CNE, TIFF, and many more.
We hope you enjoyed today's episode. Please take a moment to give us your feedback and like us with a big thumbs up. Feel free to play it again and share it with friends and family. You have been listening to Canadian English, Quirky, a podcast series produced by Brazilian Wave Canada. This project was made possible through the generous support of the Canadian Periodical Fund. If you want to subscribe to this series and have access to exclusive episodes, please sign in at Waveplus.ca. Until then, catch you later. Adieu. Ciao. Stay healthy. Canadian English.
Quirky, eh?